Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and here with just a quick take video, and I want to cover two areas of my time so far with the OnePlus 7 Pro. I've had this phone for about 4 days now, and it's been an amazing phone, guys. Everything about the hype of this phone is real. There's certain aspects that are a little bit deficient, and I'll talk about those, but I think overall, just my 4-day take is that I'm really enjoying this phone, both from just the performance perspective. It is pretty incredible how fast and fluid this phone feels, and just that 90 hertz response rate, that 90 hertz refresh rate is very noticeable to me. There's just moments, guys, where I sometimes am just like playing around with this phone and I can't stop looking at this display. It's absolutely beautiful. So the few things I want to talk about in this video are related to charging and sharing some camera samples. So what I've actually done is, very rarely I do a video within a video. So what you're going to watch right now is a video I was going to release on its own, but it's actually my charge test of the OnePlus 7 Pro. So have a look here at Frankie Tech, share with you the results of the OnePlus 7 Pro charge test, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech, and here's my OnePlus 7 Pro charge test. So just wanted to check out the warp charging here on the OnePlus 7 Pro. It's 30 watts. Got my Mi 9 ready to start this test in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the OnePlus 7 Pro has a 4,000 milliampere battery, but it's been getting a bit of flack recently about how short a time it lasts. I average around 7.5 hours in my first screen on time, my first full drain. But the whole premise of this phone is that it charges quickly. So let's see how it does here after 30 minutes in this charge test. 30 minutes in, how are we doing? The OnePlus 7 Pro is at 56%. So that's pretty decent, but I think the P30 Pro and the Mi 9 were past this point. Let's see how we're doing at 45 minutes. 45 minutes and we're at 79. That's a lot better now. So that warp charging is definitely showing its speed, but how are we doing at 1 hour? 1 hour in, what are the results? And there we are at 91%. So the OnePlus 7 Pro is slowing down a little bit here. Let's see how quickly it can wrap up this test and the last 9% of this charge test. 1 hour and 15 minutes, still going, 98%. And so this is pretty good results, but it's not in the kind of the upper echelon of charge times I've seen. And here we were near the end, close to 1 hour and 20 minutes, and there it is. And that was the end of the test. The final time for the OnePlus 7 Pro, 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 11 seconds. So a pretty good time here overall for the OnePlus 7 Pro, but nothing to kind of blow my mind. And 4,000 milliamperes, so that's a pretty sizable battery. So decent job. But that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for great content coming up. And this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. Okay, and so summary on that charge test, 1 hour, 19 minutes. That's a pretty good time, but I still think that the Mi 9 P30 Pro, specifically the P30 Pro, considering it has such a large 4,000 plus milliampere battery, did an amazing job. So it's really not in the league of those other phones. But anyway, just wanted to share those results with you guys so far. And now let's kind of switch gears here to the camera. And I finally was able to step out with this camera and take a couple sample shots and video. So I want to just share those here with you guys. So have a look at these camera shots and we'll talk about them quickly once I return. But let me know what you think in the comments of these shots. rear facing video 4K on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Coming to 6 p.m. here in Hong Kong. 5:30 actually. Looks pretty fluid. Looks really nice. But hit me up in the comments which of these clips do you like the best? This is front-facing video on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Looks really good. Beautiful evening here in Hong Kong. The rain finally stopped, so I'm taking a little stroll, enjoying my good health again. So cheers to you all. Let me show you a view here of the beautiful waterfront over near where I live. Hit me up in the comments. What do you think? Okay, so we're back, and so my view on those shots are that, and this has kind of been echoed to what a lot of the reviewers have been saying about it, that Sony IMX586 sensor, so that kind of, that in the middle zoom range sensor, it does a great job, and any smartphone that has that camera sensor is going to do great. All the shots that you saw at 1X were, I think, really solid, and it just did beautifully. It was when I started using the telephoto and the wide angle, I was less impressed. So I feel that as long as you're shooting with that kind of 1X Sony IMX586, you'll be fine. But it's kind of when you start using the telephoto, there's one specifically a shot where I zoomed in and the colors just didn't look right at all of the buildings. But then I kind of zoomed in on the original 1X shot and the colors look great. And it was a beautiful kind of evening here in Hong Kong, and the sun had come out. So I just think that as long as you're shooting with that main sensor, you'll be all right. I hope they can improve the software with future updates, because the 3x zoom, that's a pretty good zoom to have on your telephoto, and the wide angle can be kind of sharpened up a little bit because it is a little bit soft. But hit me up in the comments, what do you think of those shots? And that's it for this quick take video, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, as Frankie Tech said earlier, give me that thumbs up, and if you love the content of this channel, subscribe to it, hit the bell icon. So just a quick video here, wanted to share the charge test and those camera samples with you guys. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one.